Joe, at one point they got it down to 6. There was a play where Pritchard, he runs up and you're gesturing to get everyone to run with him to limited effect. He's got those 2 offensive rebounds. He's looking back at you. You guys are talking about plays. Can you talk about his role kind of quarterbacking that fourth quarter there?
Yeah, I mean, I just thought he made big-time plays, whether it was the offensive rebound, whether it was the play at the end of the game, or just pushing the pace. So, he kind of just has the ability to impact the game in different ways. So you saw it offensive rebounding, saw it shot making. I thought, obviously Beasley hit some tough ones, but I thought he did it the last few minutes of the game. We did a better job on him, and so he can just impact the game in so many different ways.
Joe, there were a lot of big plays in this game, like Cam just mentioned, Pritchard's offensive rebound in the threes, Jalen's dunk, Derek's block, stuff like that. You'll see Jaylen emote, you'll see KP get hyped to the crowd. You've gotten pumped up on the sidelines before, but it seems like in a lot of those moments you'll clap your hands or you're just so locked in on the game. I'm curious, are you feeling that energy in those moments and you're just so locked into the game that you're not showing it? Like in those moments when you hear the crowd pop, when you hear, you see Jaylen or KP get hyped, what are you feeling and how are you reacting in the moment?
Interesting question. I have no idea. I never thought about that. I mean, we're in the arena. We're playing in the Garden. The fans have our back. Our guys are playing hard. We're doing what we're supposed to do. That's the most important thing.
Do you enjoy seeing Jaylen and KP embrace the crowd and get pumped up and stuff like that?
I enjoy watching guys have their own personality, whatever that may be, to impact the game. And so I want the guys to be able to have a personality and be able to impact the crowd. They're here to support us and to help us, and they do a tremendous job of that. So the most important thing, the thing I like is just being in the arena with the guys and competing at a high level. And I love when I see the best come out of them, and I love when I see, the fans kind of help us take it to another level.
I'm asking because I'm confused and not because I'm trying to get you fined, but what was the explanation on the take foul call? Does that seem kind of confusing for the location?
I think there's a bunch of different components to the take foul. One of them is, so I think there's a small checklist or whatever it may be. So they just felt like it was, they felt like there was still speed and it was still a relatively transition situation.
Joe, with different guys in and out, different combinations, different guys' roles kind of evolve from game to game. Jaylen is primarily a scorer who will make some passes off of reads, but in this one he seemed to be seeing the floor really well. What did you see from him in that regard, and what does it say about him, his evolution as a player, where he can have a game where he's seeing everything the way he did?
Yeah. No, it's been fun to watch him grow over the last few years in his reads, and if you're watching him, you see him be able to process the game in real time and see the adjustments that are being made on him and recognizing the matchup, recognizing the spacing. I think he's gotten better. There was a couple of times where I was like, get what you want, dictate the defense, and he plays at a pace to where he can get to the spacing that he wants. He knows the shot that he wants. So he works at it every day, and it's fun watching him just continue to grow in the game and understand it in real time and get better. And it's fun talking to him during the game about it too.
And just coaching him in a film session or something like that. He's capable of having the dunk he had in Isaiah Stewart tonight. He's capable of doing that, going for that. But I know you want guys to make those rim reads when they're challenged to kick it out to the corners. How do you balance that when you're talking to him, coaching him, when he's capable of the highlight play, but also you want him to be able to see and kick and run that offense?
I mean, that was the right rim read. I mean, to me, I want them to make the right read. If it's a layup, it's a layup. That's great. If it's a dunk, it's a dunk. If it's a pass, it's a pass. So there's no wrong answer as long as we get the shot that we want and we execute it. And so that was the right rim read. And so he works a lot on that because he has an understanding of the spacing and knows that he can create advantage and get by his guy, and he's going to be in those 2-on-1s. So the right rim read is just that was it on that one. It was a great decision by him, and he works on those a ton.
Joe, Chicago the other night hit season-high 23s. Detroit hit 20 tonight. Are teams looking at the margins and saying, we've got to hit threes to beat you? Are you noticing teams trying to kind of out-3 you and out to compete, even though?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what Detroit's three-point attempt percentage is, but I know Chicago's is third in the league, so that's an adjustment that they've made on the season. I don't know that, but now that we're double big and we're fully healthy, we're in a little bit of different defenses to where we're protecting the paint better, and we're doing that. And so I think that's just a little bit of the variance you saw in the Miami game tonight. Hero hit 7 straight threes in a row, and so I think it's a little bit of the shooting has just gotten better around the league in general. I think more teams just have that, and the variance of that is going to get to you sometimes. Thank you.